Hello, hello, hello. We are right back into the action in the next round of the PSG Siege Showdown, and well, we just witnessed one absolutely, well, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just one heck of a banger of a match coming out there. MERAKI versus ATK, and well, MERAKI came out on top of that one, and now they're right back into the thick of things here, and Cafe Dostoevsky up against UC. Man, oh man, I don't see what could stop a team like MERAKI at this stage after coming off the back of one hell of a win like that. We'll see if UC can put up that challenge, if they can put their foot down and make it happen. We will see, we will see. Of course, the Thatcher getting taken off the board, and interestingly enough, the Monty going to be the second attack operator ban coming out there, which is quite interesting considering you don't generally see the Monty being used all that much on this map, but it is going to be taken off nonetheless. The Mira is going to be following along, so of course no one wants that on the board, and now we'll wait for the final defense operator to get banned before we dive straight back into it. Cafe Dostoevsky, we've seen this map a couple of times throughout this Siege Showdown. Man, it has been action-packed every single time. Well, my getting taken off the board as well. Gonna just solidify that. And now we head right into round one. MERAKI, of course, on the defense. UC on attack. And it looks like we'll be heading over to the third floor as the first site that MERAKI are deciding to defend here. And man, UC is good, but MERAKI are riding one heck of a wave right now. Whether or not it's going to be enough, we are about to find out. Heading into the first round, it's going to be Ella 6th picked away from the clash, so MERAKI's clash tricks not going to be brought out from the first round just yet. They're waiting to see if they will have to break it out. It certainly became necessary against ATK, but here we'll see.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Man, we just saw MERAKI playing on this map, and I can't get over that map. I certainly can't. It was just, what a performance. It was so close. We saw some crazy things, but MERAKI managed to pull out ahead, and riding off the back of that, riding that wave, that colossal titanic wave, I'm not sure. Are UC going to find themselves drowned by it, or will they be able to swim, to stay afloat against the currents? Well, we're going to see how UC mounts their attack, because of course that will be the telltale sign to see how things will go. Oh, look at this. The Jaeger is very, very close to this angle. If he decides to push out at any point, it might just be enough. He is playing right up close and personal here. But they won't push in. They're going to move on up. Not going to get overly aggressive anywhere else. The Pulse are going to be spotting out the players, so he's got some good intel that's been gathered here for MERAKI. Oh, and there it is, Kingso. Going to open things up with the Nitrous Cell onto Con. And of course, it is to be expected at this point. MERAKI have just slain quite the beast. And they're ready to take down another here. Starting round one off nicely with that pick. They're going to look for some more.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
The heartbeat sensor's got a nice read on what's going on. so far, with 1:30 left, there's Chill. Going to be taking some more kills than Dookie, or Ducky. Oh man, you can really tell I'm tired at this point. But Ducky, I've been saying it right this entire time and I mispronounce it one, but guaranteed this is the one that everyone will remember. That's just how it works. But Red's going to close things out, the final thing. SMG 11, flawless round for Meraki, and once again, I am not surprised by this performance from Meraki. Like I said, they are standing on top of a mountain right now. It is going to be so difficult to take them off. Not impossible, but certainly UC have their work cut out for them at this stage. We're going to be heading into Kitchen next. And we'll see the Kitchen defense on Meraki. It's very, very solid. We saw it come out in the previous game against ATK, and we saw it a couple of rounds, and it looks pretty good. Are UC going to be able to dismantle it is the question. We will find out soon enough, as Legion getting 6th picked into Legion. Truly masters of magician type sleight of hand.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Here we go. Kitchen is where we find ourselves. The defense mounting up for Meraki so far. Doing pretty well. A flawless round to start things out is definitely not only an encouragement for the team, but certainly a morale breaker for the other team. And this game definitely is as much mental as it is anything else. You can play the mind games with your enemies, demoralize them, demotivate them, get inside their head and make things difficult, make them stutter, make them make mistakes,
5 seconds left.
force them out, punish them. That is the way of the game.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
Now we'll have a look. UC also starting their approach, moving in from the west and also from the north. Right now, as you can see, there's a bit of pressure coming through from Reds. It is pushed all the way up towards Red, but is slowly falling back. The entirety of UC, though, they're looking at 3rd floor. They're looking to do a complete vertical clear, and certainly it will be possible for them to make it happen. They've got some good information out on the positioning of the Meraki players as well. So this is a good approach from UC. Some nice drone work being done, continuing to play it slow and smart and getting the setup done. But there's RXD with a run out. Meraki not happy with the status quo. They're just going to jump straight out. And, well, RXD going to pick up a quick double. And once again, Meraki just going to put themselves in the lead just like that. No matter what UC is up to. No matter how well they get their setup. Well, if you're not watching, you're not watching. He could be called out at any moment. Ooh, Obsy just looking away at the wrong moment. Gonna get taken down, and, well, there goes another con getting taken out. And Skuller's quick to follow. Another flawless round from Meraki. And, well, I said these guys were standing on top of a mountain. I said these guys were riding a high, and certainly that is absolutely visible right now. 2 flawless rounds back to back. Definitely quite a statement to make to open things up. So here we go. Heading into round 3, it's gonna be reading room, 2nd floor defense coming through. And at this stage, I don't even think I have to question whether or not Meraki are able to defend this site so far. They have not given us any reason to believe otherwise.
attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right now, the burden is on UC to step it up, to make things happen. Because if they let it slip, if they don't get some rounds for themselves right here, Meraki, well, they're threatening to run away with this. And they certainly could make it happen. I mean, generally, you'd expect a team coming off a high like that to get some wins, but 2 flawless victories in first 2 rounds of the game. Not only is that one heck of a morale boost for your team, but certainly your enemies, well, they have a bit of a reason to be worried. Certainly. Now we're going to have a look and see if UC can execute this attack successfully. It's going to be difficult. UC have already shown their prowess here on this map once before, and they're looking to do it again. And after slaying the Giants ATK in the previous round, surely this should be a cinch for them. Some drone work being done. Spotting that Meraki presence on the 3rd floor. But is spotting it out going to be enough for UC to take it down? Oh, well, Zerd is going to go down to some unfortunate team killing, and there's RXD to make it happen. He's going to go down to a trade from Khan, but already UC find themselves in the back foot. No flawless rounds for Meraki at least, but man, that's a consolation prize if I've seen any. And the Nomad gonna get spotted out. Corners have not been cleared. This floor has not been cleared. Down goes one, but the instant trades coming through. Meraki are not letting anything slip through the cracks. And despite this not being a flawless round, it certainly is a quick and clean one coming out from them. UC didn't even have a chance to get in towards the bomb site. Not even on the same floor as the bomb site. UC, no mercy, no room. No second chances. 3 rounds up already as we head into round 4. They are looking to just keep their foot all the way down on that accelerator and just speed through this map. Now, of course, we will be heading back to the 3rd floor once again. Meraki have already won here before, and they're looking to make it happen again. And right now, truly, there is nothing stopping them. Amaru coming out for Skullas on UC. But they're really going to have to find some pacing with that pick. Otherwise, once again, it might just fall flat. Amaru definitely an operator that can get the drop on your opponents, especially if they're not expecting it. Of course, the Amaru, not being 6th pick doesn't mean that they know it's there. But is that going to be enough? At the moment, we're just waiting to see how this is going to work. Is UC going to be able to step it up and put some rounds down? Are they going to be able to make it happen, or is this Meraki just absolutely going to steamroll through everyone? Because right now, that seems to be the case. They took an L in the 1st round of the tournament, but that was the only one. Every single one after that, they've been picking up the wins. They've been keeping the pace. And like I said, like you guys witnessed in the previous match, they were able to put it up against ATK, no less. That is certainly nothing to scoff at. Now heading into this. Oh, there it is, Skullas. That's a good watch. Finally, they've got a finger on the pulse of Meraki, and they will find that opening pick, and that's going to be pretty big. It'll give them the man advantage for the time being, and it'll give them some space to set up, which is absolutely huge. Now, if UC know what's going on, and they should, should be able to close this out. No problem.
A bomb has been located.
Right now, getting the drone work done, making sure they've got some good information on what's spotting around here towards the bomb site. MERAKI, of course, not getting overly aggressive after taking a first loss. They realize that they have to play a little bit slower. No surprise there, but well, they could still win this. Definitely not impossible. But down comes Zerd and the rest of the team as they start to try and take control. They've got red stairs and they're going to start converting it. A nice shot from Sophia. Grenade going to push Legion off the angle, and in they come, but not peeking the corners, not checking the corners. That's a problem. Chill once again from the spot, and you see they haven't cleared this corner every time they take control of this place. They're not expecting Chill to be here. King So will find Obzi. So you see already now on the back foot after coming off a great start around. Now Con does find King So. So it's 3-3. But Chill in this angle, still playing. Not going to get pushed off just yet. And Scarlett has to try and find something. He's got the potential to make this work. Oh, but at any moment, this could fall flat. Potential run out could also come, but MERAKI not risking it just yet. Scarlett looking for an angle, not going to spot anything either. 35 seconds left means that UC has to find something here. They've got to get something going. Come the utility. 3v3 with 20 seconds left. Amaru trying to get the pacing on, but is going to get taken down. Now Beachy, the last one left, as Scullis and Con go down. And, well, Malusi's gadget going to be slowing the approach, and that's basically guaranteed that the round is a win. 7 seconds left, and even with this pick, he's got to find 2 more in the next 5 seconds. That's basically impossible. Down he goes. MERAKI will pick up another one, although it was a whole lot closer for UC. A round is a round, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. And with some clean taps from Chill, we'll confirm another round for MERAKI. And, well, man, oh man, these guys don't seem to be slowing down at any moment. They're just keeping the pacing up from round to round to round. Now we're going to be heading on back to Kitchen once again. MERAKI looking to keep up the pacing. One more round is going to give them 5, which is knocking on the doorstep of match point, which is a scary, scary thing to be dealing with as we approach the second half. But here comes the Blitz, here comes the Blackbeard, here comes the Ying. This might just be what they need to get some rounds going. Ying is actually an operator that I'm surprised we haven't seen as much of in this tournament, because definitely a powerful one. But interestingly enough, in response to that Ying, RXD is going to be pulling out the Warden, which is quite big, because that is going to negate a lot of that problem, but it also negates the Blitz effect, which means you have a much better chance at stopping the onslaught that could potentially come through. Now, of course, the Blitz was 6th picked, so they're not aware of it just yet, but I'm sure that they will soon. As soon as that timer ticks down, the Blitz will absolutely charge his way on in. But is that going to be enough to take down MERAKI? I have no clue, but we are certainly going to find out quite soon. In comes Zerd. He's going to be pushing in towards the main door, and a little bit of a quick peek coming out from MERAKI, but it's not going to result in anything just yet. Some drone work being done, so nice and cautious coming out from UC. They're not getting overly aggressive, which is great. Now we have to wait and see if they can manage to get this execute off correctly. Oh, Beachy spotting out some heads, trying to get a quick peek in, but doesn't find anything. Has to be careful of this angle. Oh, in comes the Blitz. This is going to be big. Beachy has to make this work. Scullus takes down Chill. Here comes the support, the cavalry from UC, pushing on up. Scullus getting absolutely everything he needs, and, well, now it's just Ducky and RXD. and a 2v4 with the defuser planted, and Ducky has to watch so many angles. He will take down Opsy. They've been forced into a difficult situation, a situation that they were not prepared for, they were not expecting. And now with the defuser being planted and Ducky the last one left, he has to get a 1v3 in the next 30 seconds. This is going to be absolutely challenging. This could be the first round for UC. They've done what they needed to do. They have launched that surprise attack to find them at least one. Oh, there it is. Ducky, what a flick. He finds one. He has to find two more, though. There's the first. He's not going to clean it up, though, in the IQ. Plays the... oh, gee, Whiskers still gets the kill, but this should be the end, and it is. The Blackbeard will close it out. UC will find their first round, and, well, it's Skullas with an ace. What on earth is going on here? UC pick up the round. But these tricks certainly won't work twice. They won't be able to pull it off twice. There's no ways Meraki gets caught off guard like that again. Unless UC has a couple more tricks up their sleeve, this might be done. One more round is all that it's going to take for Meraki to secure the 5th round. Now Blitz actually going to get picked up once again, so UC is trying this one. They're trying to get a quick bait and switch. They've got a standard operator lineup for the most part. But with the Zofia, they sneakily switching out for a Blitz, hoping to get the drop on Meraki once again. But is it gonna be enough? Is Meraki gonna be prepared for this now? They might have their suspicions. I certainly do.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Deploying ADS.
Indeed, here we go. Reading room coming out once again, and we're going to see if UC has what it takes to take down Meraki once again.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Man, that was a really nice round from UC, though. Very well executed. Nice and quick paced. The support from the team was there. Really caught Meraki off guard. They were not expecting such a quick pace. So that was nice to see, but is that a one-hit wonder? We are going to find out because, of course, once again, Zerd on this blitz. Going to be just blitzing his way on through as per usual. Going to be charging on up. Getting ready to make the push. The Blackbeard, of course, coming in for the support. But they are aware of the Blackbeard, and they might just have an inclination for what's going on. They might suspect what's happening. In comes the Blitz, and in he goes, just catching them all off guard. RXD takes down Skullas in the meantime, and some good support from Meraki. They are prepared for it this time around. They're not going to go down to the same tricks twice, and now both the Blackbeard and the Blitz taken off the board is going to leave Konobski, and of course, and Beachy, the last three left for UC. Still have 2 minutes left, and Beachy does pick up one at least, but he's going to get immediately traded out. Meraki are not having any of this. They're not going to let UC run away with their tricks. They're not going to deal with this anymore. Obski. I keep calling him Obski, I'm not too sure why, but Obsi is going to find one at least, but it's still a 2v3. They're still down a man. Diffuser has been retrieved, but both of the attackers are here in the same spot. This is an important peak to make. Obsi and Con, they need to find a pick here because both of their positions are relatively known. And there it is. Con gonna find the first one, but they're gonna need to find another. It's a 2v2, 1 minute and 20. Chill is not challenging this angle just yet. Oh, and there comes the peak. Chill taking a lot of damage, not going to put anything in. He's going to fall straight off of that. 1 minute left. There's still some time to work with. Con and Obsi have what it takes. They can make this happen. And here comes Obsi. He's going to get taken down. They have just been absolutely prepared for everything that UC have to bring to the table. And while it's coming closer down to the wire than it was in previous rounds, is this enough? There's the headshot from Con. That's enough to take down one at least. But now positions are known. And he has to play this one to absolute perfection. You can see Con just pulling out all of the stops, trying to find absolutely everything. Almost finds the lesion, but gets caught off, slightly off the angle. Kingso going to pick that up, and Meraki managed to find another round for themselves. And boy, oh boy, as we switch over into the second half, this is just looking a little bit difficult for UC. And, well, we're just waiting for one Meraki player to make it back in. Hopefully he gets here in time. The players are not raising any rehosts just yet, and he has made it back in the nick of time. And he will be placed on the buck. He should have a chance. He will be able to make it in at least. So you see, they finally get their chance to debut here on the defense side in this match. Meraki, of course, switching over to attack. And we will be heading into Reading Room as the first site to defend. And that seems to be the go-to for a lot of teams on this map.
Defenders
At least in this tournament.
being defused by attackers.
But man, oh man, with such a convincing half in their pocket, Meraki have such a gigantic buffer zone. They don't have to worry too much. A mistake here or there is going to mean very little, but Meraki have been making very few mistakes so far. Truly, I'm wondering if they might just be able to finish this off within the next 2 rounds. It's possible. Meraki have had this showing, but you see they get their chance to shine on the defense side. They can make it happen. They can bring this one back, but they have to string some flawless rounds together if they want to make it happen.
Drone activated.
Information being spotted out here for UC. Or for Meraki at least. Ducky coming in with the Ash, coming in hot, trying to find any angle. Some nice pre-fire coming out. Nobody's there though, has fallen off. So that's cupcake control for Meraki. And slowly they can start to sweep the top floor as well. They're making sure to isolate as many of these players as possible. Push them back to site. Kingso taking control here of red stairs. Oh, that's a nice spot out. The positioning of this player absolutely known right now. In the meantime, Ducky gonna go down. Kingso trying to get the quick peek on. Trying to challenge. Lots of angles. Not gonna find anything. RXD moving up. Looking for the Jaeger potentially. Standing off on the angle. Some nice vertical play coming in from Chill. He's gonna have to find a couple though. He's in a bit of a tight spot. Luckily Reds is here to support. The kills have to come in. RXD gonna go down actually in the meantime. UC putting up a great defense so far. They haven't lost a single player. The Nomad goes down, and now Meraki falling flat on their first attacking side. Not able to make it happen. Oh, what a headshot flick from Chill. But in a 1v3, his job is very difficult, and, well, Peachy gonna just make it impossible there. Round 7 picked up for UC. 5-2 is the scoreline. UC need to put quite a number of rounds in still to be able to even things out, and of course one more than that if they want to get that match point. but they are slowly making it happen, and it looks so much more doable here on the defense side for UC. The question is, does Meraki have a big enough buffer zone? Have they done the work that they needed to do to get across that finish line? One more round is going to give them match point, and once they get there, things are going to become very difficult for UC. The question you have to ask is, in the next 3 rounds that UC are trying to achieve, can Meraki achieve just 1? And potentially 2. I'm not too sure how to answer that question, because UC's defense looking very, very good. Much better than their previous half. So we are going to take a look and see what we can see. Honestly, Meraki just looking to find 1 or 2 rounds here on the attacking side. It's all they need. They've done the work on the first half. They've made the majority of the gap go away. Oh, that's a quick peek coming out there. Already you see they are putting their foot down. They're saying, no thank you, we're not going to be going out straight off the bat. We're not going to let you run away with this. We're going to make sure we have every opportunity to turn this game in our favor. And they've certainly given themselves that. RXD putting in a little bit of aggression here. No one goes down for it, but the information has been gathered. Meraki playing right on top here. All except Ducky, who is now, of course, challenging right here. Oh, he gets taken out. What a run out coming through. UC not having any of this. They are not playing around. They are laying it down right now. Meraki have to somehow retaliate. They have to respond somehow. This is going to become more and more difficult if they lose players, but what a headshot coming out from Chill. Taking down Zerd, that's a good way to start evening things out. 3v3, down comes Reds. He finds the kill, almost. There it is. Confirms it. Now it's a 3v2. Meraki have somehow managed to find exactly what they were looking for. The defuse is starting to get planted, angles being held. And there it is. Reds is going to be enough to take down 1. The angles are absolutely there where they need to be. Beachy, the final remaining player for UC, has got to make so much happen. 1v3, 25 seconds left. Trying to do a little bit of a bait and switch, but doesn't have much time to play with. And they're not giving him anything for free either. And there it is. This should be done. Beachy actually going to catch out Chill. Not looking in the right direction, but luckily RXD certainly will be. And he takes the kill and finishes up for Meraki. They will find that extra round that they needed. And now we sit on quite the doorstep. Meraki, they are knocking away. They're sitting on match point. 1 more is going to give them the win. That means 4 rounds back to back have to come out of UC right now if they want to make this even remotely doable. Match point is a very difficult barrel to be staring down. But it is certainly the one that UC are staring down right now, and knowing Meraki, this could very well be the final round. We're heading off to the 3rd floor once again. UC confident that they could have won that. They could make this work. They can come out on top here on the 3rd floor. Here comes the setup. Maestro being picked up to try and potentially create some pressure. stave off Meraki's attack. Slow them down. Make something work. Certainly, this could be their final stand.
Before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Things are quite down to the wire at the moment. Once again, Meraki
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
have been looking very, very strong here. On this map, in this match, in this tournament even. Coming back from some crazy deficits, making some crazy comebacks. And they're gonna have to just finish it off right here, right now. And of course now, Beachy, once again, this man, he is just not playing around. Beachy has had a more than enough, more than his fair share of trouble from Meraki. He's looking to wipe it all out here and now, so he goes on the aggressive, trying to find some sneaky beaks. Red's gonna take a bit of damage, but doesn't go down. Kingso getting pretty aggressive up here. Pushed straight out of Red. Challenging just a little bit. Cleaning things out bit by bit. Making way for the rest of the team. Well, keeping the angles close. A little bit of spray coming through, but not going to land on anyone just yet. And now the hole's been opened up. Some pressure being created. It's a 1-for-1 so far. 4 players on either side now left remaining. Kingso still cleaning up from the left-hand side, making sure everything's good to go. Red's going to find one. That's a brilliant pick for Meraki to find, and now this should be all but doable for them. They can find this head, and they do. Con goes down, Zerd and Scarlus, the last ones left. Is the Elder going to be enough? It finds one, but it has to find so much more than that. In he comes, pushing on through Freezer, trying to get some sort of spam through the countertop. He finds another, but the trade is there. Meraki, they only need to play for trades. They don't need to make anything crazy happen. The Nomad Air Jab will give away the positioning as well. And with this, the attackers will win round 9. Meraki will win the map as well. Once again, this team comes out on top, and there it is. GG, well played. Meraki absolutely on fire. They will take the win. 7-2. GG, well played. Thank you so much for joining me on this round of the PSG Siege Showdown. It has been your boy, Patchy. And I will see you in the next one.